Good morning. Hello, hello, my friends. It's Jody Harvilla, psychic medium, space clear, spiritual teacher. I'm going to hang for just a second to see who is around this morning. I didn't give you any warning I was going to be on. I'll put a link here in the comments. Hello, hello. All right, good morning. So, are you all feeling that full moon energy? It's coming in strong. So, I wanted to talk about a couple different things today. I know I kind of came on live because I needed everyone to see that. That's Ruby. She loves to look out the window. Eli puts some food in the trees for the birds in the wintertime sometimes. And she loves to look out the window and chitter at them. So yeah, most of my videos have a cattail in the back. And then it's really fun when she jumps down over my head. So we will see if she plays along today. I know, right? Isn't it nice to have some giggles? I did not expect as much hilarity in my one post. I put a post up that talks about checking behind the shower curtain for the murders, because if you're my age, you saw that movie, and I can't remember the name of the movie, but you have to check behind the shower curtains. Oh my God, the comments are hilarious. Hilarious. And many of us don't have a plan. Tara, we need a plan. Like, what are we going to do if that happens? Yeah, it was hilarious. It was so funny. And I absolutely think that we need some more fun. Yep, that moon's coming in. It's coming in big and powerful this month. It's got a little Leo in it, that's why. Got a little fire in it. So yeah, we have our full moon group clearing tomorrow night. It's a monthly subscription that I started way back before COVID, like right before COVID broke out. My spirit said, hey, start clearings again, do them every month. And I was like, okay, I hadn't done them for years. And we've been doing them ever since. And this year we decided to beef them up a little bit. So we're in an 8-year in numerology. And some of you, I always think this is really cool, and I'll be talking about this, and we have some things we're gonna offer for you. But the Chinese New Year is February 10th this year, and for many years, I would celebrate New Year's Eve, and I'd be like, "Oh yay, new year, new energy. This will be super great." And then it wouldn't feel like that, and it would kind of drag through January, and I'd be like, "Wow, God, doesn't feel like a new year, new energy." And then all of a sudden, in February, all of a sudden I was like, oh, now it feels like it. Now it really feels good out in the world. And one of the reasons is because the energy of the year shifts on the Chinese New Year. And so we celebrate the calendar New Year, but the energy takes another few weeks before it shifts. And so a lot of you are feeling that kind of drag energy through January. And you will start to feel a little bit different here in the next few weeks, because the energy of 2024 is great. I think I personally like the energy that I feel coming in. Yes, there's going to be shit in the world. There's always shit in the world, but it's an 8-year. And 8's a really powerful, auspicious number, which is super fun. And it's a lot around money, prosperity, learning about your money. So I put a post up yesterday, and I wanted to publicly say thank you to people, because I have a client, and honestly, not just one. I have lots of clients that are really struggling financially, whether it's debt that they've built up, whether it's, they just don't understand how to manage their money, whether it's they aren't making enough to make ends meet, they don't know how to budget, like all of the shit around money. And we went through the same, we went through that whole shit too. And one of the things that I really encourage a lot of my clients, and really I encourage a lot of women, start to learn about your money, you guys. It is so nice to be educated. And I used to be so embarrassed because I was so dumb when I felt dumb around money, and I felt dumb around how to manage it. Eli's always been a much better budgeter and all that kind of stuff. He used to do that for the restaurant. Like, it just works in his brain. Does not work in my brain as easy. And I was doing our bills and stuff because I just had more time than him, because he goes to work and it's physical work. He doesn't have much time. And so that's just been my job. And I remember going to my accountant. I love my accountant so much. She's so wonderful. And I would just cry every time. And she's like, do you need to cry? Like, why are you crying? But I felt so like ashamed because I just didn't know. She's like, no one's ever taught you. Why would you know if no one's ever taught you? And I was like, well, that's a good point. And Sunny would say the same thing to me. She'd be like, no one's ever taught you how to do this. So how would you ever know how to do this? So anyways, I have the client. She's working through some shit in her life. She's got a bunch of debt. She really wants to clean it up. And as most of us know, credit cards can get out of hand really, really fast, or you survive on them for a while if things go to hell, like all the stuff. And I have so many comments and so many people that you've used several different resources on how to get some help and some support. And it was really beautiful to read all those stories. And I got many behind the scenes stories from people that were like, hey, this is what happened to us. You know, we had to do this and we had to do this, and it was awful, but it turned out to be the best thing ever. And so I thought that was great that people were so kind about it, and they weren't judgy and rude. And you don't know her story. You don't know their story. You don't know anyone's story when it comes to finances. So I thought that was really great that people are, I kind of want to take all of the resources that I was giving and put a little PDF together for people, because this is the year around self-worth, prosperity, value, getting your money stuff in order, learning about your money stuff. It's a big money year, and we like big money years because you can make a lot of change, and you can also change a lot of mindsets. You can change a lot of those root beliefs that you have, and that can be some powerful work. And that's some of the stuff we'll be doing also in the group healings, the full moon group meditations and clearings throughout the whole year. So we've added a bunch of, my team and I, we have added a bunch of support tools in the full moon group clearing for the month, because I feel like people struggle to stay focused. Like, there's so much shit going on every day. And so we wanted some things you could see. You could print them off. You could have them. You could put them in your phone. You can do whatever you need to do so you can focus for a month at a time this year. Because a lot of times really keep going way out into a few months down. And I'm like, no, let's just look at this month. Like, what can you do now? And so I thought that would be fun for everyone. I know Ruby's stealing the show with her stupid tail. Isn't that funny? She'll come down in a little bit and she'll jump on my head. Yeah, some guidance with money. I have to let go a lot of fear. Yeah, there's so many fear. You know, I should just do a full clearing group on fear around money, because I think that is more common than anything. Because all our bills are going up. I don't think I have one monthly like bill that I have, commitment, whatever you want to call it. I don't think I have one that hasn't gone up this year, across the board. Insurance, groceries, in car insurance, like every single thing has gone up. And so I do think that there's a lot of fear in the world around money. I also think that's an opportunity to create some different avenues and to create some different beliefs around it too. So I've been there. I get it. I know fear around money. I've lived with that for years. So I do want to put some attention towards it for you guys in the clearing work, because sometimes when you can clear up that energy, for me, clearing up the energy around it helped me see the stories that weren't true anymore, so I could create new stories. So it's kind of a layered effect of healing. So that's some of the stuff we're going to be doing in the group, the full moon group healings. I keep calling them healings, so I think there are going to be a lot of healing this year. Okay. So full moon group clearings, first one of the year is tomorrow night, Thursday night. And so I did put the link in if it's something that you are guided to. It is a monthly membership, or subscription, whatever you want to call it. And you can always cancel. That's fine. But once you sign up, every month you're going to get an email full of tools, and we're going to do the full moon group clearing live, and you have access to it so you can re-listen to it all month long, which is what I suggest for people, because every time you listen to it, the energy clears more and more and more. Okay. Any questions around that, around the full moon stuff? Hey, Miss Michelle, good to see your face, sister. Hello, hello. I love that everyone's jumping on this morning. Good morning, good morning. Hello, Miss Ann and Marsha and Pam and Jen and Nikki and Tara. I didn't say good morning to everyone. Brandy, hello, hello. All right, you guys got any questions on the full moon energy this week? Because it's coming in and there's a lot of people going through a lot of stuff. There's a lot of cleanup this month. I'm seeing that with a lot of my clients, that like shit's coming up and they're like, where the hell is this coming from? I'm like, yeah, it's just cleaned up. People really want to get the energy cleaned up right now because the energy shifts into the Chinese New Year in February. And so a lot of us are even feeling like, get your house clean, go through the closets, like clean up all your piles. So there's also a lot of that decluttering and straightening up. Eli is super funny with that. Even before we knew what all of this energy stuff was, every time after Christmas, like right when we took our Christmas stuff down, every year we would do this whole cleanup in the house, and he would do the basement and I'd do the upstairs and all this kind of stuff. And we still do that to this day. And so it's a really nice time to kind of shore up your spaces. And we always donate our clothes, and we get rid of shit in the basement, in his garage, and my she shed, and all that kind of stuff. So it's a nice declutter time too. And you can do little projects. You don't have to do the whole house. You can do little projects too. So there's a lot of movement right now. Even though the energy for some people feels kind of sticky, there's actually a lot of movement around it, because the universe is kind of telling you, like, clean this shit up and get some tools in place, get some support systems in place. And a lot of these things that a lot of us energy workers are doing right now, and why we're doing kind of the monthly things and the subscriptions and things like that, is because you guys need some consistency. You need some accountability. We need that. So it's nice to have some things like that set up at this point. Okay. You guys feeling that? Is that something you're feeling too? Kind of need to get some shit set up for the year to help you. Movement is medicine. I love that. How true is that? Even moving your body, get outside. We are having a heat wave in North Dakota. I don't get the weather this year. It's so odd. I know it's shifting all over the world, but we're going to get up to like the 40s. And we have no snow. We have like this much snow, which is so funny. So I've been out walking the last couple days because it has been beautiful. My skis are mad. They're upset this year because they haven't gotten to go play. But my hiking shoes are happy because we've been able to hike a lot. All right. What else do I want to talk about? Let's see what else is coming up. Oh, next month. Okay, so we're full moon group clearing, and then next month I also have a trip. I'm taking a group to Sedona, and so I will be putting out our Sedona offer for clearings, because I always do a ton of clearings when I'm in Sedona. So watch for that. If you're someone that's either done them in the past or you have always wanted to do them, this is a good time to do them. So I'll be there at the end of February, beginning of March, which I'm super excited about, of course. We will be having, I'll have a little offer for Chinese New Year too. A lot of you have been asking behind the scenes about that. So we're just getting that all shored up, and we'll be putting that out for you too as well. It'll be really fun. So we have a lot of stuff going on in February. Oh, I love that. So Anne said, she said, you know what I've not been doing for almost 4 years in her house, and you'd be so proud of all that I've accomplished since the 31 Days of Spirit. I tell you what, that 31 Days of Spirit really spurred a lot of people on, and that's been so fun for me to hear. Even now, I'm still hearing from people that it kind of revamped their energy and got them going again, and I love that. I think that's great. And you should have your house feel like a home, even if it's little tiny things. Yep, Pamela, that is true. She said a lot of stuff I've been ignoring are biting me in the butt and are demanding attention. We do not want stuff to demand our attention. So give that stuff attention. Definitely in for a Sedona clear. I know. I love my Sedona clearings, you guys. I tell you what, they are, and what I do, I should explain those more. So when I do a clearing, wherever I'm traveling, because I like to do clearings all over the place. I'm going to be in Sedona and Palm Springs in end of February, beginning of March. And I try to find I'm usually led to really cool, magical places, and I sit with your energy and I see what your spirit tells me, and I do a little report for you, which is super fun. I might try recording them. I don't know. I'm sitting with that a little bit. So it'll be either a written report or recording, one of the two. And when I sit in that energy, it's so fun to see your energy, and your spirit kind of tells me what's blocked. And it's not really a block, but it tells me where the sticky energy is. It shows me all sorts of stuff. And I noticed when I go to certain places, like I can do it in my she shed too. My she shed's pretty magical. But places like Sedona, the energy is so high vibe that the clearings, like I just feel like they're enhanced a little bit. And so I do love doing my Sedona clearings, whether it's for your house or whether for your personal self or both. They are magical. I have a lot of people every time I go there for years, every time they order one because they notice the difference. And it's in the new year energy. So that's awesome too. Okay. All right. What other questions you guys got about the moon energy? Maybe about Sedona, the clearings? What else? And you might want to watch email tomorrow because I just might put out a cute little special tomorrow for the full moon because I like doing that. Perfect. All right. We're putting all the details on our little order form for the clearing. So keep an eye on those. Definitely, if you have not done it yet, I'll put it in here. Sign up for my newsletter. We try not to send out a million of them. We definitely send them out so you guys know what's going on each week and stuff. But that is for sure that you'll see it. I know a lot of people don't always see my stuff on Facebook just because of the algorithms and all that kind of stuff. So definitely sign up for my newsletter so you guys can see everything that's happening and coming on. And oftentimes there's some little specials that come on there. Okay. Yep. She's done bird watching. Now she's going to go sit on the floor, and then she'll go sit by the door. And then I have to walk her inside, or I have to walk her to the corner and back. And then she goes inside, and then she sleeps for the day. We have a whole system, Kristen. She has her, and in the morning she'll come if I'm not out in the she shed by 8. She'll come and stand there and meow at me, and she'll be like, "It's time. Like, let's get to work. Like, come on, get up, let's go." So she is my timekeeper for sure. All right, friends. Anything else you want to talk about? Full moon group clearing. Get your butt signed up for that. It is a monthly thing, and it is very awesome because not only do I walk you through an exercise and how to clear your energy and a meditation and all that kind of stuff, but then you actually learn different tools every single month so that you can actually start to build a toolbox so you can do things on your own too. So I kind of do it as a class, but it's also meditation, plus it's also some tools, plus it's also tools you can use. So it's a good deal for a once a month class in clearing and meditation. Okay. Yeah, she definitely has me trained. She has my whole house trained. As she should. She's a cat. All right, friends. Well, I have to go to work. If you have questions on the full moon group clearing, please let me know. Keep an eye out for tomorrow. We might have a little full moon special for you. And then I have some of the Chinese New Year. I'll have a little package out for that for you guys because you guys really liked that last year. And then we'll move into some of the Sedona clearing, spirit school, and all that good fun stuff. And some group coaching is coming up too. So there were several of you looking for that when we were doing the 31 days of spirit. So we have that figured out. And so some group coaching will be coming up through spirit school as well. Okay. All right, friends, I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. I will probably pop on tomorrow at some point too and give you a little special that I'm going to run for the full moon. Okay. All right, guys, have a great day. See ya.